Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Allison if you are new here, and today I need to get my life together. So as of filming this, it is December 1st, and I was very stressed this morning. I had a video to get up that I did not edit early enough, so I was stressed this morning, and then I realized I don't want to spend my entire month of December this stressed out. So today, I made a to-do list like a mile long, and it's a bunch of things that I want to do to get myself reset for December. So here is my list. It is very, very long, and I actually color-coded it for things that are in the house that I can do, like household chores, things that I can do at my desk or digitally on my computers, errands I have to run, and things that I wanted to do to reset for December that are like personal for me. For example, for personal things, I want to work out, that'll make me feel better. I want to paint my nails, that'll make me feel a whole lot more put together. I also want to get actually dressed for the day. I'm in pajamas basically. I'm in a sweatshirt and leggings, which is what I put on this morning to be able to go walk Bucky for a little bit. But I know that first things first, I probably should get dressed. Actually, you know what guys, we're friends at this point. I'm going to be wearing sweatpants and some leggings to start cleaning my house because that's exactly what I would do if I wasn't filming this video. So I'm not going to put on a facade for you guys. We're going to start cleaning. I have cold coffee here. It's actually really delicious. Okay, quite a few things are on my list in this room exactly. I want to wash the bedding. Last night, Bucky slept in the bed for the first time. Probably shouldn't ever do that again. It is just dog hair everywhere, and it was so funny. He legit was resting his head and sleeping on my pillow. I don't know where he learned to do that, but someone, his previous owner, must have taught him to sleep like that because it was absolutely ridiculous. I also need to fold all of Christian's laundry, which is sitting right there. I want to get my laundry going and then make the bed, clean the space. You know the deal. Once I finally stripped all of the sheets off the bedding and took off the duvet cover, I went to tidy up the rest of the room, but I couldn't really tidy up the rest of the room without kind of making the bed again because these pillows are all over this bench, so I like haphazardly made the bed a little bit just to pull it together kind of. And then this massive bed from Bucky, he started not sleeping in our room a couple nights, so I actually moved it into my office. But then after he slept in our bed that one night, he's been staying with us in the room, probably in hopes of getting back on the big comfy bed with us. But I moved that back to its little spot in the corner and then tidied up the dresser a bit.
It's not easy, cause you say you don't need me.
Now Christian and I have a weird way of managing laundry. I don't do it frequently enough for like his liking, so he likes to do his laundry like every single week on the dot, and I'll probably go maybe every 10 days or so. So he'll actually take his little laundry basket down and put it in the washer in the dryer and bring it back up, but I will be the one to fold it because he doesn't take the time to do the KonMari folding method. If you saw my recent video, I reorganized our whole dresser and folded everything Marie Kondo style, and it's very aesthetically pleasing, but he does not like to do it that way, and so he'll leave his laundry out for me to fold so I can like maintain the system in there. Now I'm taking my laundry and the sheets downstairs, and I brought up a plastic bag to go into the guest room. That's where we had dumped all of our donate pile from the recent closet declutter, so I went and grabbed the rest of the clothes from there to put in our Goodwill pile, which is in the laundry room and actually still sitting in my car. I really need to get on taking that to Goodwill. Okay, we're making good progress so far. Now we are downstairs, upstairs. Who is texting me? My dad. Hi Dad, if you're watching this video. My dad just sent me a picture of our front door covered in like 15 packages. Since we're in California, we'll actually be visiting Florida the day after Christmas. We're spending Christmas in North Carolina with Christian and his family, and then we're flying to Florida to be with my family the day after. So hopefully we get like the best of both worlds. Last year we did the same thing, but we flew on Christmas Day. So this year we're like, we don't want to travel on Christmas Day. We want to take it easy, but a lot of our packages that we're sending over for Christmas presents are arriving. So that's very exciting. Actually, I wanted to mention this. We are done Christmas shopping because because of how weird this year has been and COVID and everything and online shopping being super popular, everywhere online is saying that there are going to be some shipping delays. So if you have not done your Christmas shopping and you're going to be relying on it being online, I really implore you to get that done. Get that stuff in the mail and on its way there so you don't have to stress about Christmas. That is one thing that I'm happy that we are done with for December. Like Christian, I'm done buying all of his presents. We got Bucky's presents. We got everything under the sun taken care of on that front. So that is good to know. We just have to have everything arrive now in one piece and not have orders canceled. But now that that Christmas present tangent is off, I'm gonna finish tidying up the house so I can cross that off. You probably saw me hesitate to cross that off because I felt like I tidied up upstairs. But in reality, the kitchen is a disaster and the family room isn't terrible, but it needs a little bit of help. And something just got in my eye, so I'm crying now. So I'm gonna quit talking, get back to cleaning. I didn't want to blast this video with Christmas music the whole time, but this little cleaning section definitely has some holly jolly spirit. I was listening to Christmas music this entire time that I was cleaning in the house. I love listening to Christmas music. It just puts me in the best mood and it really makes cleaning go by so much faster. I've also gotten back into the terrible habit of leaving dishes from dinner to be cleaned in the morning, and I hate waking up to it. I hate walking into the kitchen with a full sink of dirty dishes that I need to clean. I really need to get back into a nightly cleaning routine. I actually made a whole video back in Virginia about how I had started following a nightly cleaning routine, so I'll share that here if you want to watch that. It's actually a very relaxing clean with me video, but I definitely need to work on that. So maybe I'll do a nighttime cleaning Christmas routine. I don't know. It will be nice to clean with like the Christmas tree lights on and everything, but we'll see if we actually get that under control. Watch out. Oh, okay, I need to get into here. Watch out. Okay, you can just stay right there. So sorry to be in your way. Was that your spot, Bucky? You comfy? Good boy. Now we can cross off, tidy up. Also, trying to think ahead for this video, I know that you guys have been enjoying seeing more recipe ideas from me, and I wanted to share this with you guys. When I bought it, I love this. So it says, "What's for dinner?" notepad from Amazon, and it has a magnet on the back, so we just leave ours on the fridge. And one side is your meal plan for the week, and the other side is a grocery list, and it's perforated and tears off, so it's perfect if you go in store for grocery shopping. And so here's my meal plan for the week. We're honestly a little bit out of order. Today is Tuesday, and we are actually going to be doing the salmon, veggies, and rice because I found really delicious looking salmon at Trader Joe's recently. So we're gonna do that for tonight. And it's really nice because Christian now doesn't have to ask me, what are we having for dinner tonight? Because he can come here even though we're out of order already. Okay, I have a handful of other organization projects on this list. I'm gonna go into the fridge and organize that and the pantry and tidy it up a bit. But before I get to that, I wanna do a couple other quick, easy wins off this list. If you guys have a big list like this, it's very likely a couple of them are like really, really fast wins, like 2-3 minutes tops on your phone, just going through your emails, whatever it is. Bucky is calling underneath the camera. If it is shaking, that is why. But I wanna do a couple of those to get a lot of this list cut down and to just feel better about having more stuff done. So I'm going to pay off our credit card bill, and the bill's not due yet, but it's a little bit higher than normal because we bought all of our Christmas presents on one particular credit card. So I want to pay that off to just not have to think about that or like know that we have a high bill coming up. I feel like it'll be good to have that taken off. I also want to make a better morning routine. I'm gonna go into my notes app and just list out what I wanna do at different times during the morning. I feel like I've gotten off the groove of my morning routine and I wanna get back into the groove of things. So I wanna make a little outline for what I want to accomplish at what times, so I feel like I have more structure for that. And the last thing I want to do is make some listings for Facebook Marketplace. We live in military on-base housing and there are groups specifically for the base we're at, so I'm going to try to list it in there and see if that gets things moving any quicker. And if it doesn't sell by next week, I want to get things off to Goodwill. It's definitely been worth it to take the time to list all of these items in multiple places because as of today, I have sold 3 of those mugs now and one of the knives. And just like that, I have 3 easy wins. I think the most helpful one that I just did is the morning routine list on my notes. I just opened the notes app on my iPhone and made this little outline of every hour what I want to get done in that hour. And if you were curious about my routine, here it is in case you want some inspiration of what I'm getting done at different times during the morning if you want to join me. Okay, those 3 things are done. I noticed there was one more thing on my list. With the Christmas tree, we have it turned on to Alexa. So Alexa, turn off the Christmas tree. See? Alexa, turn on the tree. We don't want that to be off in the video, but I took one of our like Alexa plugs and put it over there, and we have a couple more plugs and we had to shift them around a bit to do some of the things, and I want to put one back on our coffee maker because it like is turned on and I like to have it turned on at a certain point during the day so it's not just running all day long. I also want to set up a timer so that that goes on and off at certain times, like every morning it's on when I come downstairs and that it turns on when it starts to get dark at night, so I want to do that. And then also the coffee one. So I'm going to take a minute to organize this and our Alexas and their schedules. Okay, the coffee is now plugged in. I will link those little Amazon plugs down below. We have one like legit Amazon plug and it's like $20 for one plug. So we bought the knockoff plugs, which is a pack of 4 plugs for $20, so it's a lot better bang for your buck. To make it work for our coffee machine, we always leave our coffee machine in the on position, but then it's plugged into this smart plug right here, and this will turn on and off. So at like 4:30 in the morning, this turns on, and because this plug suddenly gives power to the machine, which is already turned on, it starts heating up the water, and then the same thing happens, it automatically turns off at like 10 a.m. So we still leave this in the on position, but this just cuts off power. So we don't have this running all day long, but we also don't have to remember to turn it on and off every single night, which we had a problem with. And the great thing about this is you can set a routine, so I don't have to come in here and just say like, Alexa, turn on the coffee. I can have a routine set where every morning at 4:30 she comes in and does it for me. So I'm gonna show you guys really quick how you set that up. I actually already have my routine for coffee on and coffee off, but I do wanna set one for Christmas. Done, that's gonna be the name of it. And when this happens, I'm going to schedule it, and I want at a time at 4:59 every morning, I want our Christmas tree to turn on. Add action, smart home, devices. I want our tree to turn on, and I also want our light out here to turn on. So that routine is now created, and every morning the tree will turn on. So those routine features in the smart plugs are my favorite way that we use our Alexa. If you guys have fun ways that you use your Alexa, let me know down below. I'm always trying to get the most out of them. I feel like they're really handy tools if you know how to use like little tips and tricks. So now every morning I'm gonna come down to a lit Christmas tree, and right before it gets dark outside, we're gonna have a Christmas tree turn on, and that's just gonna be perfect Christmas magic every day. Okay, we've talked enough about the Amazon Alexa. Back to organizing. I wanna do a quick tidy up of the fridge. I don't know how successful I'm going to be though, because it was Thanksgiving recently and we're still working through leftovers. We basically cooked enough food for a full family meal, but it was just Christian and I, so I'll see what I can tidy up in here. And then also in the pantry, we could use a little bit of help. It's getting a little out of hand, especially with all of the Trader Joe's treats we put into it. Guys, these dark chocolate stars, they're dangerous. Very dangerous. So this is not a full deep clean declutter of the fridge. I was just kind of going row by row and just picking up what I knew was expired. But I do have a video all about how I organize this fridge, how I use organization bins in here, and what each shelf is for. I will link that video here for you if you want some deep cleaning fridge organization. I also have another video just like that for the pantry where I went through, emptied it all out, decluttered it, and then thoroughly organized it and put in a bunch of systems that have held up great over time. So I will share the pantry video here so you guys can check those out if you want some more in-depth organization motivation. No wonder the fridge is a mess. All of this junk is expired, going bad. Like, what is this weird lime stuff? Like, you see that juice in there? Gross. All bad, all bad. Empty packaging. These things are all good, but I want to prep them and wash them and store them in a container so we eat them before they go bad, so we don't have to deal with this much food waste. So some things that we always like to have prepped in our fridge, like freshly washed and cut up and ready to use, are definitely lettuce. We used to just keep it in the bag and cut it, but I found that I was reaching for lettuce less and less because it just was a hassle to get it cleaned and washed and dried and then use it. So when you wash it and have it ready to go, you're more likely to make a salad for lunch because all you have to do is grab a couple of the leaves from the bin that's already pre-washed and then rip them up. Makes it so much easier. Same thing for berries. We do this because we love to eat these, but we never eat them fast enough because we're lazy and we don't take the time to wash them and prep them every single time. So it's a lot easier to have them all ready to go, a lot less food waste. And then the last thing I'm packaging up are a bunch of cranberries that I bought at Trader Joe's. I love having raw tart cranberries. This looks so much nicer. All of the bad food is out. All of the food is prepped. It's gonna make cooking dinner tonight super easy. This is the salmon I was talking about. Really excited to have this tonight, but a lot cleaner. Now we need to go into the pantry and mostly just move some things around to make this more functional. There wasn't terribly much to do in here, but it is a lot neater now. The last thing on my list that is marked as like a household chore thing is to go out to the yard to clean up Mr. Bucky's droppings. So I'm not going to subject you to watching me do that. I don't think anybody wants to see that, but Bucky, stop. He is licking the trash can. I forgot to put this back. Bucky has a tendency to get in the trash can, so we have a magic fix to stop that. A big heavy jar of peanut butter, and he can't lift his nose into the trash can. Okay, that very fun, disgusting task is done. My hands are washed, and we are back where we started in the office. And I've just been going over my list a little bit, and we are plowing through this. I'm probably done with maybe 50% of the stuff, and the stuff that is left mostly is things that I'm gonna do at my desk. So I have this 6-ring binder planner that I really enjoy from Amazon. I have some customized inserts in it, like my initials, some stuff with like different things and like these little tabs. And I actually placed an order from a website called Cloth and Paper for some fancy dividers and some fun things to decorate this planner. But I want to get it functional and up to date because I think the last time that I used this thing was, where was it? Like back in October? I don't know. It's been like a month since I've really been using this planner and I want to get back into it. So I want to set this planner up. I also want to update my Instagram bio and my Instagram profile photo and my YouTube profile photos. So a little refresh on my social media accounts. I also need to organize my computers. I have files absolutely everywhere, so it's nice to do a little declutter. In the future, I plan on doing a whole video on like a digital declutter and like a weekly reset of all of your devices and how I organize my files. I also want to review my YouTube content calendar. I want to outline the video that I am filming tomorrow. And I think that's it. So I'm going to start with the planner and then move on to some of the other things that I need to do on my computer and on my phone. And my very helpful assistant, Mr. Bucky, is underneath the desk keeping my feet warm.
But it seems I'm just out of luck. Behind the wall in my
from the lighting situation currently. I just have the brightness like all the way up on my desktop, so you can even see me in this light. But we upgraded the Instagram bio and the photo and the YouTube photo, so you guys can go check those out. My Instagram's always linked down below in the description bar, and I would love if you would follow me. That's where the majority of the Bucky content comes from. I share him almost daily on the Instagram story, so if you want to check me out there, you can see all the new little bio things. I don't know if that's very interesting for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this, what I thought would be a 2-day get it all done with me. We got most of it done in 1 day. So thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!